Burma Stewart. She's a native of Youngstown, Ohio. She attended Youngstown State University and Cleveland Music School settlement. She has an entrepreneurial spirit. She's the previous owner of Sophisticated Lady, a women's clothing store, Burma's Cheesecake, gourmet cheesecake business. She's presently the CEO and certified personal fitness trainer of Body by Burma, author of Spirit, Mind, Body, and a mediation CD. Meditation CD, I'm sorry. She is a motivational speaker, motivated and trained by the motivator, that's Brown. In 1998, she received General Motors Minority Business Award. Okay, sorry about that. As the Business Entrepreneur of the Week Award in January 2007. She was featured in Essence magazine as one of the 5 fabulous at any age. In January 2008, she was featured in Cleveland magazine as one of Cleveland's 30 most interesting persons. She's Burma certified by IFA Fitness Association, a member of International Association of Fitness Professionals, the Living Truth Center for Better Living, a licensed teacher of Universal Foundation for Better Living. That's a lot. She Burma presently teaches classes at Olmsted Falls Community Center, Euclid Community Center, Living Truth Center for Better Living, personal training individuals in their homes. She also conducts workshops and presentations for various organizations. Present to you, Burma Stewart.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm excited to be here. I enjoy being here. This is my second time, my third time I came. Nobody came, but I'm here today. And I'm really excited about what I'm going to speak about because this is who I am, spiritual. Spiritual development. And that's what this is all about. And how do we grow spiritually? I want to ask you a question. Who's who, and what are you? And we're on the same page. I mean, it's like, okay, I'm sitting there writing down his notes, and we're on the same page. There's only one mind. And when you come to it, there really is only one mind. So I want to ask you the question, and quickly, everybody just say, who's who, and what am I? What are you?
I'm a child of God and His messenger.
Good job.
That's okay. I'm a woman of God and I'm His teacher.
Great.
Just call me up. Go ahead.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm a child of the Most High.
Okay.
I'm an encourager and child of God.
Okay, great,
I
great.
provide motivation and inspiration.
Okay, great. Well, whose you are is God. It's God. You belong to God. And who you are is a spiritual being going through a physical existence. And what are you? You are spirit. So when you begin to realize who and what you are, you know it's all about spirit. We're spiritual beings going through a human experience. And so just as you develop your mind and body, we must develop our spirit. You are a threefold being. Have you ever thought about that? That you're a threefold being? There is no separation from spirit, from mind, from body. It's all connected. There is no separation. And when some people, they go with mind, body, spirit. First, you are spirit. Spirit, mind, body. Everything begins as a spirit, begins in mind, expresses through this body. So that is what we are. We are connected. Everything begins in mind, and we're connected to divine mind. And our body is a holy temple. When we think about what this body is, it's a holy temple. So ask yourself, what am I putting in this holy body? What am I nurturing this holy body? What am I developing? What am I becoming? You start with spirit, and then think about what you're putting into this body so that you can express all of who and what you are. Okay? We are spirit going through a human experience. However, we live in a physical world. How do we begin the journey of spiritual development? We begin with a hunger and thirst to know God. And I'm just going to tell you about how I began my spiritual journey. I began by a little kid being in church. And I grew up Baptist church. And all I can remember the preacher saying is, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go to dances, you can't wear this clothes, you can't do this, you can't do that. And it was like, how can that be when God said everything was good and absolute good? And that's when I began my journey of hungering and thirsting to know who and what God was. So you begin by prayer and meditation. In Matthew 5:6 it says, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. For to be carnally minded is death, and to be spiritually minded is life and peace." And I'm going to take you through a meditation where you begin to learn how to connect to that peace, that tranquility, that oneness all through your life, every single day, every moment of your day. You live in the moment, for the moment really is all there is. How do you grow in spiritual development? Prayer and meditation, reading our Bible and keeping our mind stayed on Him, giving thanks, being grateful. Keep your mind lifted in a high state of consciousness. How do you keep your mind lifted in a high state of consciousness? By not thinking negative thoughts, by thinking only positive thoughts. If a negative thought comes into your mind, you say, cancel, cancel, cancel. I will not allow you to have power. That's how you become lifted in a high state of consciousness. Thinking positive thoughts, and when those negative thoughts surface, you cancel, cancel, and say, I will not allow you to have power. See good in everything, for God said it was good and very good. Believe, therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask, believing, you shall receive them, and you will have them. That is Mark 11:24. Have faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And then forgiveness is the key to happiness. Let it go. Quit giving it time and emotional energy. When you forgive, you are setting a prisoner free. And who's that prisoner? You are. I am. You let that prisoner go. When you don't forgive, it is easy to become what you hate. See yourself and everyone as blameless. If our state of mind is one of well-being, love, and peace, that is what we will project and therefore experience. Jane Roberts, who is one of my favorite authors, that which you focus your mind, your attention on, expands and becomes your reality. Think about that. I want you to write that down because that's a powerful, powerful thought. Whatever you focus your mind on, your thoughts on, become your reality. And then give. Give to yourself what you need. In giving, you receive. All that I give to myself. Giving means extending one's love and no conditions, so expectations and no boundaries. When we say we love somebody, we expect something from that person. But we need to learn how to love unconditionally. I see only good in you. I expect nothing. But I see the good in you, and that good becomes one with me as well, because that's what love is. Love is the idea in the divine mind of universal oneness. We are one with each other. Communications with others bring about a sense of joy. We can do this by showing and expressing empathy for our fellow man. When our motivation is getting, this leads to conflict. Think about that. Getting. How many of us go there? Think about our thoughts before they become an action. This takes work. Everything that comes into your mind, you need to think about it before it goes forth and comes back, not void. Okay? Share your gifts, talents, time, express the passion within you. Be true to your own heart. You cannot please everybody. Say what's in your heart. Talk about your gifts and your talents. Now, I'm going to share something that I utilize that has taken me on my spiritual development journey. And and you can pass this out. Everyone have a little more time?
Yeah, you get to take some.
Okay, I'm just going to go over these really quick because these are some of the principles that I live by every single day that has taken me on my journey, my spiritual journey, where I am at peace every day. I never have a bad day. And when you learn how to become this, you truly learn how to develop your spiritual development. Okay. Number one, life. Life is the idea and mind of activity, health, wholeness, and energy. 2, love. The idea and divine mind of universal oneness, devoted service, kindness, compassion, goodwill, order, harmony, attracts. Power. The idea and divine mind of authority and dominion. Okay, you have been given authority and dominion over everything. So when you utilize your mind, utilize that authority and that power because you have it, that dominion. Vitality, ability to do, accomplish, produce, to master, formative thought, reserve, strength, energy. Number 4, wisdom, the idea and divine mind of orderly knowledge, intelligence, intuition, inspiration. Number 5 is substance, the idea and divine mind is perfect form, the underlying reality of all things. And substance is really that God that's in everything. There is nothing that is not with God, without God. You think about some water. When you take a little bit of water out of an ocean, that ocean is that substance, but it's all the same thing because it came from that one substance. And that substance is you. God is in you, so you're full of substance too. Okay? And number 5, all things, the substance, the idea and divine mind is perfect form, underlying reality of all things, the living energy out of which everything is made. And then the next 5 principles there are knowing that God is omnipresent, omniscient, and all-knowing. And then 2, the divinity of man. You are a divine being, made in the image after the likeness of God. And when you start thinking of yourself as made in the image after the likeness of God, guess what? You have power, you have wisdom, you have knowledge, you have health, you have everything. Because when I think about I am God, because God is and I am His divine being. You know, when you start thinking that way, you don't have illness, you have health, you have energy, you have power, and that's where I am. And I'm just going to share with you, I am 74. Do I look it?
This is for old times.
And it's all about getting in your mind that I am God. I am one with God. God is all that is. I am all that is. I cannot have illness. I cannot have health because I think those powerful thoughts that keep me healthy. I take care of this holy temple because it is a holy temple. I watch what I put into this holy temple. And when you start doing that and utilizing all of these principles, guess what? You will have that wonderful, beautiful life and live in love. Now I'm going to do a meditation really quick because I know we're going to get out of here. And I just want to take you where you can really, truly learn to be calm, to be at peace, to have joy, to never have a bad day, to take care of this holy temple. So I want you to just relax, close your eyes, and just focus on breath. Think about your thoughts, your words, and your actions and your reactions. So those are some powerful things that help to bring you to that spiritual demonstration and that spiritual development. And I appreciate being here. Thank you for listening to me. You have a great day.
I was so relaxed. I needed that. Let's give another round of applause. That was nice.